Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel again. Ref Don Blue. Ref Don Blue. It's another time. Welcome to Football Fan View. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for all the comments on the previous video. Your comments are really appreciated, and it's always encouraging us to do more. So please don't forget to smash the like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to do also so that we can continue to talk this football. And don't forget, if you want to be a part of the show, just signify. You can leave it in the message in the comment section. You can contact me one way or the other on the description. I will get back at you guys and we can talk. It's just football chat. I'm always happy and ready to talk football with anybody who is interested, because me, generally, football is life. So one more time, welcome again to the show. Now, without wasting our time, this live is going to be a short one because basically there's not plenty news to talk about. But for the little news that we have to talk about, like you can see in the description already, like we want to discuss the issue of Victor Osimhen, what is actually wrong. We can hear, I know some of us have seen the videos that the video online of those things that has actually happened, and we'll just 1 or 2 minutes talk about that particular incident, how it happened, what happened, and when, what should have been and how it have been. Then basically we'll discuss the whole causes and problems, and talking about the NFF. We look at the NFF case generally, even looking into Nigerian football, what's actually wrong with our football, because there's no flow of football to talk about now international. So definitely, I think the best thing is to talk about Nigeria and see what we can do if we don't forget to join. And lastly, we will talk about, I will reserve that one for the last. That one is just generally for all the bookers in the house. Don't worry. So wait till the end of the video. That one is for the bookers. If you know what I mean, if you're a booker, just refer to the last part of the video. And thank you. So let's just jump into it. 2 minutes. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is Victor Osimhen. Now, many times we remember the fact that I know many of us will have seen the video on Instagram, on Twitter, on X, on YouTube, on some of us even were on the live. Now, let me just give us a brief breakdown what happened. I think there was a video of Victor Osimhen, coming up and speaking to the coach. He didn't even care. It was, he ranted a lot, told the coach that he claimed that he actually showed the coach that the news that he was not willing to play for the Super Eagles at that point in time was false. He said a lot of things, and he was actually angry. And we can hear from in the background of some people, according to the records, they're saying, maybe, I don't know whether they said it's Dion Igalo, asking him to stop the life and co and the rest of them. But generally, I just want to look at that particular thing. What is wrong? What is right? What is wrong? Should Osimhen have done that? And should he have gone that way? Should he have called the coach personally or something like that? That is what I wanted. Now, whatever I'm going to be saying here is just my own opinion. It's just what I think. And I feel I would like to know what, because this one, somebody posted it in a group chat and people did not actually say much about it. And I want us to actually, talk about this one-on-one and leave our comments in the comment section. Now, on this issue of Victor Osimhen, now let me just clarify this matter. First and foremost, I'm a big fan of Victor Osimhen, and I will always back him, because it's not easy for you to leave the trenches and achieve that height playing football. And you say that he's not a small guy for this matter. The guy don't blow. So the guy deserves the right to enjoy whatever life is doing. So I all the fact that some people going to him online, abusing him online, that is, he has the right to have a life. He has the right to do whatever he wants. So nobody cares. Like I did in the last video, I talk about the way people used to disrespect this guy. This guy is among the best strikers in the world right now. You cannot count 5 full strikers in the world now and not mention Victor Osimhen. So I mentioned disrespect in the last video, telling you that this disrespect is too much. Now, again, the issue that happened. Now, fine. For my own opinion, he went out and did that live, and that live was basically rude, probably to the manager. It shows disrespect. It shows that he didn't. But he kept on saying something in that video. If you want, he said he doesn't mind if this will be the last time he will play for the Super Eagles. That he doesn't care, and this and that and that. Now, some people claim that probably because the video is coming out because maybe because he heard that the coach is out or not. But coach out or not, I'm not going to put the blame on Finidi, who made the comment that he cannot beg Osimhen. I don't know if that comment is even true. I don't even know how true that comment is, if he actually said it. But that message, let's forget about who said what and what said what. So this is the day of social media, whereby everything, even if when you say A, somebody will take the matter up, and then you see it in press, and some of these people might not even know when this thing was said. They might not even get the actual video or actual clip of what Finidi actually said. But basically, distribute the news. By the time the news begin to travel and travel, it got to Osimhen in the fact that as if he's trying not to play for the Super Eagles, and then it's not, it doesn't make sense. Nobody with the commitment, everybody knows. I know personally, I don't know of anybody, but I know Osimhen to be a kind of person that has always been an hustler. He always gives his 100%, and he's right. He said he's always giving his 100%, and I think Osimhen is always giving his 100% in every game that he's playing for the Super Eagles. So I don't understand the reason why some people will give. Fine, the days of social media, yes, things like that happens. The message gets to him. But for Victor Osimhen, is Osimhen right to have done this? No. It shouldn't. It should probably, the way everybody knows, the way everybody, they talk about professionalism, he probably needs to call the coach, and this to them. I'm sure the reason why this guy is speaking up is because it's looking foolish. It's like me, I've been coming to you, I've been telling you what actually went on. Then out there, I'm listening to news. Yes, he should confirm the news before he says it, but I'm believing that is probably the human in him, and probably we can say it's not right, but he actually deserves to actually speak right. And Tokes of Football Fan Tribe said something. He said he maybe probably during the game he was supposed to have at least wished the boys well, or do this or do that, which is possible. That is your own way of thinking. That's happened. That's why you reason that way. You thought to that aspect, and you felt like, okay, yes, he's supposed to do that kind of thing. But waiting happen. As in that point in time, it don't happen. Do anything. Talk any big matter. But the issue be say, this guy was angry, and he spoke the way he spoke. He shouldn't have spoken. Yes, that's my own opinion. He shouldn't have spoken. But the truth of the matter is that I believe that the only reason why we're having this problem is there's something wrong. There's something wrong with the team. I will go back to who I'm going to put the blame on later, but there's a problem in the team. Because if there's no problem in the team, number one, I was asking a question. Why is Boniface not in that game? Why is Boniface used sparingly in that qualifier? Somebody said he's not fit enough, and this and that and the rest of them. Say the guy no fit. We know. I know argue, but I know the inside camp. I don't know what's in the happen. But Victor Boniface also looked like he had been shut out. So what is going on with Finidi having problem with these players? Don't forget, Alex Iwobi also and Lookman also came late into the camp because of this same matter. It's something like that. And I remember the way the issue came out, the indiscipline. I was even surprised that those guys played, because I expected them not to play, because the way the rumor of the press it was going on, and the way the whole X was taking it, and Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, the way everybody was taking it, like these guys were indisciplined and they needed to be punished for that. Now, what I feel is that I felt Finidi do not have a good relationship with the players. I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether the players are feeling too big for him, but this is a very, for me, this looks like a typical example of if a coach and a manager that thinks it's not actually being united, they are not united. Because if they are united, I'm very sure Victor Osimhen will not come out that day. I believe he's going to call his coach and ask what is going on. The reason is because there's a problem. And if you look at this, that will lead me to my second part of this story. Who is to blame for this? I am going to blame the NFF. And I am going to blame the NFF. I'm going to blame the NFF again and again and again for this. Most of the failures of our football, yes, we can blame the players because they did not probably communicate or play properly they are supposed to play. But the truth of the matter is that the organization of NFF is not running our football good enough. Kudos to them. They've held the football thus far, but they are not doing well enough. That's the problem. And it's not their fault, because even the country in general, look at the way we have been running things. Things is not right. And I'm believing that everything is supposed to be run properly well. If things are run properly well, or fine and better and in a better format, or things are run properly well, all this kind of issue will not be happening. They will probably be able to call up his coach and tell him, okay, coach, I heard this and that, and they will be able to handle it. So I believe there is no unity in that team. And I said something in the last video when I said, immediately this job was given to Finidi, I said it in the group chat. This is like a time bomb waiting to explode. Time bomb waiting to explode in the sense that I know that it's not going to be easy for Finidi George to take care of those players. So it's not, I know, despite the fact that we're special, but it's not going to be easy. These players also have ego. So it takes somebody who is able to command their respect. And there's only one way, it is time. We are throwing Finidi in the deep end. For me, I don't think he's a bad coach. I think he's a good coach. I think his philosophy probably to him, but he could actually do better than the way what he has done now. So that one is really confirmed. So me, I'm not going to put the blame on Osimhen. I'm not going to put the blame on Finidi. I'm putting the blame on NFF because NFF did not actually put a platform for Finidi to actually be able to capture these players enough. Yeah, it was the one that was in charge. He has been in charge. He has been doing something, or we don't do one or two things before now. The players know him, yes, but he does not have the grasp of that team yet, and that is not his fault. That is the manager's fault because that is NFF's fault because the way the arrangement is made, it was the whole arrangement was caricature. A couple of weeks, like about 2 months to the game. I've mentioned in the group chat. I mentioned this in the group chat many times. Many of our friends will mention 2 months before the game, the stage of our coach was still in dilemma. The players don't even know the coach they want to actually come back and play for, and you expect that player to return and come and play the game like properly and get the game. It was a disappointing game, and the players are to be blamed. They didn't play well, yes, but the truth of the matter is that NFF did not help matters. Well, that's my own take on that particular Victor Osimhen. I don't blame Osimhen. I don't blame Finidi. The only person I blame is NFF, who has not put a structure in place for things to be better. If you think otherwise, I want to know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to just leave it in the comment section. What do you think? Because this disrespect, this fact that if Nigeria loses Osimhen today, if he doesn't play for us again today, we are the one who is going to lose. It's the country that will suffer for it. There's no problem. There's no point in wasting time or trying to say what you want to do or what. The guy will take his passport, go out there and enjoy his life. He's already made. He's fine. He's good to go. He has enough to take care of himself and his family. So why would he be stressing himself? So for my opinion, I feel NFF needs to make proper arrangements, get these guys to come down with whoever the new coach is going to look like. Let them prepare well and let them take us to those glory days in football. I want to watch Nigeria play good football. I want to celebrate Nigeria playing well. That's my own opinion. Generally, that's what I want. So I don't want this saga of a player is not happy, the coach is not happy with this player. NFF, do something about this. So don't forget, what's your opinion? Who is right? Who is wrong? Let me know in the comment section. Now, moving to the second aspect of this video, which is the case of NFF. NFF, I want to beg you guys. I know this. I don't know what is going on, but we need to get these things right. Let this team just get us a good coach. We are already squandering money. We are hiring Pesero. We're paying them millions of naira. We're paying them in dollars. We are paying them mad money. Why are we doing this? Why are we not getting results? We took two steps forward, 3 steps backward. This is not fair. Please help us arrange. Starting from the league, people like us want to watch the league. I told you, there was a time, I don't know how true it is, but I don't know. Maybe it's a lot. Somebody sent me something and telling me that there was a link where there's an app designed to watch the Nigerian Premier League. I subscribed, and I'm telling you, I subscribed for close to a month, and I couldn't watch. I could not watch one good match, one straight match. I think I watched one review, one replay, and I watched one. I just joined the live match. Look, there are people who want to watch the Nigerian Premier League, but we need to organize ourselves from the beginning. NFF, do something. I don't know who is in charge. I don't know the body. I know I might not be perfect with Nigerian football. I might not know the order of things, so I don't want to offend anybody or anybody feel like, okay, this guy is just taking a shade at anybody. Or let things be done right. Let our league run right so that our players can compete. I was shocked. There was a time in Nigerian Premier League that the Nigerian Premier League was actually off season, and then the CAF Champions League was actually in play. How do you expect a team who is off season to be playing the CAF Champions League? How do you expect them to do very well? The league can get better one way or the other. Let's be organized. Let's just have it. South Africa is not now. They don't have 2 heads. one, Ludimiji, they are doing fine. They are doing well. I don't know what's happening. Okay, you keep claiming that there are no sponsors or maybe no sponsors or anything. How would you get a sponsors when you don't even have a place to view? By now, we have a lot of companies and corporate bodies who could take up this challenge. Why is it that in Nigeria now, I cannot subscribe to watch Nigerian Premier League on a local channel? Why must I always need to tune to DSTV or need to pay the subscription, big exhibited amount of DSTV to watch Nigerian Premier League? I'm not even sure if it's even on that DSTV anymore. I don't even know anywhere. I don't even. For example, it is even difficult for somebody like me in Nigeria, a football fan in Nigeria, to watch the Nigerian Premier League live. If anybody has a way that he watches Nigerian Premier League, I should just let me know, because me, I want to know. I want to watch 3SC versus Enyimba. I want to watch Nigerian Premier League. And what most of the time, the only way I get to watch them is looking at live score. It doesn't make any sense. I think the previous time I was looking on X, I saw talking about, I saw the kind of penalty that was given in the game. The quality of the league needs to improve. That is when we can improve. We are talking about European players. We are having to lose players, numerous players to England. Yesterday now, I saw Bukayo Saka plays out for England. Can you imagine? These guys should be playing for us. Yes, we can say that, okay, we cannot be begging people to actually play for the Super Eagles. But the truth of the matter is that, are we even in a condition for people to come and play for us? Are we in a condition? Are we putting ourselves, or are we organizing ourselves properly in a way that people can actually come for us? So for me, it's just me generally. I think a lot of these things, with a little bit of organization, with a little bit of preparedness and getting a lot of two things in place, NFF, I beg, make una do something. I don't tire. Una case, make una just do something. Just help football fan for Nigeria. Make we just use that one, they happy. Imagine Nigeria winning the World Cup. I beg, even if president not declare public holiday, we go declare public holiday by ourselves. We don't care. We want the best for our country. All these players, we want them to want to come and play for us. If we are competing with the best in the world for football, we will not be losing our talents to England. All these guys will come down and play for the Super Eagles. Not that they will come to a boss, they will not get their match bonuses. Not that they will come to report for camp, they will not be able to do one or two things. They will not pay them their match bonus. This is not right. Just help us improve our sport. Make we just get better. The Lord will help all of you. I beg. I know they understand. Make una just do something. I beg you. Make we just give us joy on this type of football. We be see everybody love, and that is just what I think. And I don't know. If you feel it is too much to ask, I don't know. In the comment section, I beg, make una help me. Make una help me beg goose. Make we do something. I don't tire for this case. Make them do something. Something needs to be done concerning this matter. I don't know your opinion. Let's put it in the comment section. Should we continue? How can we continue like this? How can we continue to live in this mediocre, lose our players to quality players to other countries? In fact, I cannot call speaking. Look at David Alaba. Don't even go there. There's a lot of them that are supposed, that should be here with us, that should be playing game for us, but they are not playing for us for one reason or the other, best known to them. Many of them is not because that the team, that because they can't play for Nigeria, but the problem is that they look at it, they say, can Nigeria actually give me what I want to achieve in international football? And when they say Nigeria can't give me because they're not even organized in the first place, then automatically they take themselves and they move to another country. And one way or the other, some of them achieve this, some of them don't. But overall, let us just put our house in order. What do you think about NFF? Are they doing fine? Can they improve? Let them know in the comment section, I beg. God bless you now. Now, finally, on the final note, that's the last one we'll talk about, and that is general, because there's nothing much to discuss about football. But before we go into that last one, I beg, make it like, subscribe. Just subscribe and go. Don't stress yourself, just subscribe and go. I beg, subscribe, like, go. You know, go take, no, they chop anything, no, they cost you anything. Just like and subscribe. Thank you. Yes, it was done day now. It was on the go. You don't say it was the go. So all the bookers, and I don't book. Waiting you book. Tell me say England no cut your ticket. Talk say England no cut, because I know say not many people will be able to go for England straight away. So you must have done the usual. But so far so good. It's disappointing that England happens to be the only person that has not actually played for one. And I had that feeling that it's likely they'll be like that, but they actually struggled to get with that game. But with the quality, what is wrong with England? What is wrong with England? Why is England finding it difficult to score goals despite the quality that they have? The first half was very good for them. They should have scored more. I think they're getting the bar. First half, Saka was on fire, but when second half, I think he dropped off. Phil Foden was not actually as active as he used to be. Generally the way we used to know him, he wasn't working that. So the truth of the matter is this: what is going on now for the bookers? Let me tell you, one thing you need to understand now is that so far, if you don't carry all the normal thing we're supposed to be, the normal thing we talk now. So far, change go down your pocket to 3 or don't go, 5 or don't go. Some of them 7 or don't drop. I say 7 of don't maybe say 7 of don't maybe say don't cash out now. But the truth of the matter is generally, for the Euros generally, let me just say, for the bookers, for the bookers, I think sometimes you just need to know that you just need to say gamble responsibly, do everything responsibly, but put that aside. So make that adjust myself, but that's just it. But overall, in this Euro, I think for me, I said my favorite is still France. I'm supporting England, but my favorite to win is France. I'm sorry, I'm going with England because I want Bukayo Saka to win the Euros. Say whatever you want to say. Bukayo Saka is my guy. May he win trophy. Nothing concern me. He's Super Eagles. Maybe he's not playing for Super Eagles. He's playing. I want him to win. That is his goal. That is why he's playing for England. Nobody say he won't play for England. If we are better, that's what we said in the previous time. If he's supposed to be playing for us, but he's not playing for us because England is able to offer him a better. So I hope he wins the Euro. I'm supporting him throughout this tournament. He had a good game in the first half in the first game. I know he should get better as he goes in. Don't forget he's just coming from an injury. But I'm believing that France will win the tournament because they have that everything. They have a bit of everything. They have a good defense. The midfield is very strong. And then with that Mbappe, for me, Ballon d'Or winner. I don't know. People are going for that, but I am giving it to Mbappe. There's nobody better than Mbappe right now in the world. For me, that's just me. You can let me know your own in the comment section. You can let me know what you think of the question. But for me, Mbappe is the best player in the world. I don't think there's any other person better than Mbappe right now. Yeah, Rodrigo is good. Yes, Vinicius Junior is very close, but not as mind-changing as not as mind-changing for me as Kylian Mbappe. But do you know the good news? The surprising news now. Both of them are playing in the same team now. They are now in Real Madrid. That team don't touch it. The best team in the world. Now to beat everybody again, just change the name from UEFA Champions League. Change them to Real Madrid League. Because next year, they are winning it again. Real Madrid is winning Champions League again. Because they will beat everybody. Who remain to beat? They go beat everybody. Even including they go beat us. Nothing we want to do. Anyway, that's for me. Thanks a lot for watching the live today. Thanks for joining the video. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to make a comment concerning everything that we have said, don't forget, leave your comment concerning any segment that you want to talk about. But take note, it no cost you anything. Like, subscribe. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one.